Okay, all right, I can't wait to do this. I just got back from Cooperstown Hall of Fame a few weeks ago, and I bought these when I was there. Card store across the street, 1986 Topps. These are like my favorite baseball cards ever because these were the first ones that I started buying as a kid. I started collecting in 86. Continued on through 87, was big into 87 Topps, and by 88 got into Donruss, Score, like a lot of the different sort of other brands, 89 Upper Deck, into the 90s, the Top Stadium Club, all that kind of stuff. So the first pack of these I opened on my way back, hoping for Darryl Strawberry, thinking of, which cards that I want to get, and I got a Dwight Gooden card, which is kind of like a second best, I guess you could say. I was also hoping for Mattingly, and I forgot that I already do have that card. Now, one thing to keep in mind with these packs is that a lot of the cards that people think are in these, like the Barry Bonds rookie, there's a Bo Jackson, there's a Bonilla wearing this hat, Canseco, I think there's a Roger Clemens, maybe one or two others, Pete Incaviglia, if you can remember him. Those are all in the traded set. Those aren't in the regular packs. So, but there's still a lot of good cards in here, like the Nolan Ryan's a cool card, the Kirby Puckett, the Mattingly, the Strawberry, and there's several others I'm sure that I'm forgetting. So let's see what we get here. Okay. I remember him from the Padres, Alan Wiggins. Greg Pryor, don't really remember him. John Denny, I remember him. That's Phil Necro. The Yankees. Gino Petralli, I remember that card. Lou Whitaker, good player. It's that spring training thing. Willie Hernandez, he was good too, Tigers. Chris Welsh. Remember him? Dick Schofield. This is the guy I always use as an example, like when we talk about how shortstops changed into the era of like Jeter, A-Rod, Nomar. I say, shortstops used to be like Dick Schofield, hitting one home run a year, and then they turned into A-Rod and Jeter and them. Danny Heap. I was actually a big Mets fan back then, because everybody in my area was. I don't remember this guy. Frank Euphemia. O to B McDowell, Rangers, Ernie Riles, Brewers, and Bill Doran, Astros. All right, so that's not really a very good pack. Let's see if we can do better here. I would assume that we can do better than that, hopefully. All right, first card in the back here. I remember this guy from the Blue Jays, Willie Upshaw. I actually saw the Yankees play the Blue Jays in a doubleheader back then, 86. He was either June or July, Yankee Stadium, 86. Ron Hassey, of course, I remember him. He was on that team, Yankees. Jay Johnstone, I think this guy was in the Naked Gun, wasn't he? I think he was. Lamar Hoyt, I remember him. Rich Hebner, do not remember him. Gary Templeton, remember him, Padres. Ed Nunez. I remember this card. I remember the picture. I don't remember the player. Bob Gibson. Not the Bob Gibson from the Cardinals. Spring training thing. Bobby Wine, manager. Don Oss. I remember that. That's close. The Need and Fjord card is very similar to that. He's got a blue glove. Louis Leal. Blue Jays. Nelson Simmons. I remember him. Rusty Staub. Of course, I remember him. Mets. John Russell. And Frank Tanana from the Tigers. Okay, so by far the best pack that I had was the first one, which I wasn't opening here, with the Gooden card. Also had a Robin Yount and a Cecil Fielder. So this was actually a very good pack, and these other ones were not so great. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I got a lot more of these videos. See you in the next one.